Class 7th Geography. Chapter number 6, Weather and Climate. Hello children, this video is the continuation of your chapter Weather and Climate. In this video, we'll be studying about atmospheric pressure, distribution of atmospheric pressure, winds, planetary winds, periodic winds, local winds, and tropical cyclones. So let us start. Firstly, we'll study what is atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure is also called air pressure. It is defined as the pressure which is exerted by the number of gases which are present in the air on the surface of the earth. Atmospheric pressure falls rapidly as we go up the layers of the atmosphere. It is highest at the sea level and it decreases with height. Now there is an instrument which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure and it is known as barometer. The normal atmospheric pressure at the sea level is about 76 cm of mercury column in the barometer, and the unit which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure is millibar. The height of 3 mm of mercury column in the barometer shows 4 MB of air pressure. Do you know why mercury is used in barometer for measuring the atmospheric pressure? The reason is that it has high density, which means the height of the column can be a reasonable size to measure atmospheric pressure. The atmospheric pressure varies from place to place and from time to time, means it is not the same at every place and at all the times. Now there are certain factors on which the atmospheric pressure depends. The factors are temperature of the air, second is density of the air, third is height of a place above sea level, and the fourth factor is the amount of water vapor or moisture present in the air. A low pressure area is created in those areas where the temperature is high due to the rising of heated air, whereas low pressure is created in those places which have cloudy sky and wet weather. In areas with low temperature, the air is heavy, and because it is cold and therefore it creates high pressure area. High pressure is associated with clean and sunny sky. The air always moves from high pressure area to the low pressure area. Do you know that on moon there is no air, and so there is no air pressure on moon. The weight of atmospheric pressure on our body is several tons, but we do not feel that pressure. The reason is that our body also exerts a counter pressure to balance it. The atmospheric pressure of any place decreases with the increase in temperature. It decreases with the increase in altitude or height. Moist air exerts less pressure as compared to dry air, and the rotation of Earth also modifies with the distribution of air. Next topic is distribution of atmospheric pressure. Now we'll study that how the pressure changes from place to place. Atmospheric pressure is highest at the sea level, but on the mountains, as the air thickness is less, so the pressure is also less. Even on our earth, the pressure is not same everywhere. Reason is that there is unequal heating of the atmosphere. Somewhere it is too hot, somewhere it is too cold. The atmospheric pressure also increases as one moves towards the poles. The distribution of atmospheric pressure across the latitudes is known as global distribution of pressure, and its main feature is zonal character, which is known as pressure belts. In simple terms, we can say a pressure belt is a region on the earth which is dominated either by high pressure cells or low pressure cells. On the earth's surface, there are 7 pressure belts. These are equatorial low pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt in the northern hemisphere, subtropical low pressure belt in the southern hemisphere, subpolar low pressure belt in the northern hemisphere, subpolar low pressure belt in the southern hemisphere, polar high pressure belt in the northern hemisphere, and polar high pressure belt in the southern hemisphere. These are not continuous. Next topic is wind. Now, what is wind? Moving air is called wind. As air is a mixture of gases, wind is flow of gases on a large scale. Wind is caused by air flowing from high pressure to low pressure. When the air moves horizontally, it's called wind, and when it moves vertically, it is known as air current. A wind is always named according to the direction from which it blows. For example, if the wind is blowing from west to east, it is called wind. The ultimate cause of the Earth's wind is solar energy. Because the Earth is rotating on its axis, the air which is circulating is deflected towards the right in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in the southern hemisphere. The speed of the wind varies from calm to a very high speed of hurricanes. Wind is created when air moves from the area of a high pressure towards the areas where the air pressure is low. Seasonal temperature changes and the rotation of the earth also affect the speed of the wind and its direction. One of the first scale to estimate the speed of the wind and its effect was created by Britain's Admiral Sir Francis Beaufort. He developed the scale in the year 1805 to help the sailors to estimate the wind via visual observations. The instrument which is used to show the direction of the wind is called wind vane, and the speed of the wind is measured with another instrument called anemometer. The speed and the direction of the wind never remains same, it keeps changing. So, on that basis, we can mainly classify winds into 3 main types. They are planetary winds, periodic winds, and local winds. Now we will study about each type of wind. Firstly, we will study about planetary winds. The winds which blow constantly in a particular direction throughout the year are called planetary winds. These planetary winds are also known as permanent winds or prevailing winds. These winds are mainly of 3 types: trade winds, westerlies, and polar winds. These planetary winds, they are distributed throughout the lower atmosphere, and they are mainly confined within the latitudinal belts like northeast, southeast direction, and from high pressure polar region to low pressure region. Next is periodic winds. These are the winds which change their direction with the change in the season. These winds are caused due to the unequal heating of the Earth's surface and cooling of the Earth's surface, as well as because of the difference in the atmospheric pressure. Some of the important periodic winds are monsoon wind, land breeze, sea breeze, mountain and valley breeze. Third is local wind. Local winds include the sea and the land breeze, which is created due to the difference in the pressure between the air over the sea and the land region. And Lu is the local wind that blow in the northern part of India. There are some other local winds like Chinook and Hamad. Chinook is a warm, dry wind that blows down the east side of the Rocky Mountains at the end of the wind. And Fawn is a type of a dry, warm, downslope wind which occur in the downside of a mountain range. Whereas a Hamata wind is a dry, dusty wind which occurs in the West Africa north of equator. So with this, we come to an end of our second video. I hope you all have understood. Thank you.